All right, you're watching a Hot Air Media presentation. It's the Michael McBrine Show with Michael McBrine. There we go. Flawless as always. I am your host, Michael McBrine. Tonight we have quite a show. So many guests and panel members. This is all new to you, new knowledge to you because you've never heard this before. We want to welcome back our very own burger-eating Pete.
Hello, everyone. Did you miss me?
We're glad. I did. Of course, no, I didn't really miss you because I see you all the time still. Just not on the show. Pete, for our viewers, what have you been up to?
Well,
have you been up to anything?
I've just made a late run, a late Whataburger run.
We paid it forward, or you paid it forward.
I paid it forward. How did I pay it forward?
Well, you paid it forward by getting that lady down the hall some
I
food.
did.
Yes.
I got her some food.
Yeah. Good for you, Pete.
She said her son was in the hospital, so I felt bad for her. So here's some food. Ease some of your pain.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to share this podcast. We're waiting on two more of our regulars to come in. Sanchez and Randy, classic Randy. If you've never seen Randy before, you are in for a treat.
He's a special kind of guy, folks.
Is that an insult? I don't know.
No. He's a special kind of guy. Not as an insult, but, you know. He's underappreciated.
Oh, underappreciated. That's what you meant. Of course.
That's what I meant. Special kind of guy who's underappreciated.
There you go. Man, he has had so much happen to him since you've been gone.
I bet.
We look forward to hearing from him. My battery on my phone is almost down to nothing, so I had to make these last few adjustments here, and then I can focus on you. Pete, so last time I talked to you, we were talking about, well, why do I still have the camera on that? Sorry. Last time we talked to you, we were talking before. You haven't been in here since about October.
Mm-hmm. That long.
Of course, Pete can't be here that late because, just like me, he has a child who gets up early. What time does your son get up in the mornings, usually?
That kid is an early riser. He likes to get up somewhere between 6 and 6:30 in the morning.
God, why though?
I don't know. I'm not a morning person. My wife is not a morning person. We don't know where he gets it from.
My kids, thankfully, I had to drag them out of bed. So on the night,
our kid drags us out of bed.
I was gonna say on the days where I want to sleep in, I usually don't have a problem. It's usually the wife trying to drag me out. For those of you who don't know, Pete and I our main job is we are stay-at-home dads.
Best job in the world. Most important job in the world. When you say, Mike? If you're not being sentimental about it.
I think the guy in charge of the nuclear reactors is pretty important. I think that's...
Yeah, he's got an important job, sure.
I think at one point the president of the United States was an important job. At one point. Now reality TV show hosts have that job. You know what's weird for Randy to be late? It's pretty,
It's odd for him to be late.
It's standard operating procedure for Sanchez to be here about 15 minutes late, but Randy, it's a little odd. I'm a little concerned. He has a new car. By the way, he's been through about 3 cars since you've last been here.
How do you go through 3 cars in less than 5 months?
Well, we don't have enough time for Randy to explain to you. Maybe he can explain to you off air. It's ridiculous. That kid should not be allowed to drive. Actually, and those of you keeping score at home, you can. By the way, I hate how I'm wearing an undershirt with this, and it just looks terrible on camera. Just the way it's sort of sitting, and I might just put my jacket on because it's adding lumps that aren't there.
I would say, Mike, don't worry about it.
Just
do your thing, man. You're wearing a shirt. That's the important thing.
I just take my shirt off.
No, please keep it on.
At least I'm not wearing a Green Bay Packers shirt. What's up with that?
Hey, the
Explain to
Packers
me,
won a Super Bowl
you know,
7 years ago. When's the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl?
It's only been about 20 years, so who knows? You know.
20 plus years.
Why are you a Packers fan? We've talked about this before.
You know, I became a fan of Brett Favre. You know, I just love the way he plays football. So I decided to follow the Green Bay Packers because of that.
I just don't get it. Like
I don't get it either, but I like the Packers.
I loved watching Michael Jordan when he played in the 90s, but I never became
But you never became a Bulls fan?
You know, not even a Wizards
You
fan.
were able to appreciate Jordan for what he was, who he was.
He was amazing to watch. He was like a superhero.
But you never became a Bulls fan.
No. I thought his jersey was pretty cool, number 23, the Bulls logo. That's iconic. You know.
Tell us what you were telling us during lunch, me and Quentin earlier, about how certain teams, when they do better, the whole league.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying I watched a video recently where it was on BuzzFeed, and I believe it was a gay couple talking about the NBA, and you can look it up. And they're talking about how the 1985. Randy's here. We might have to.
Randy.
At least he texted first. So I think you want rock paper scissors for it. See who gets them.
I'll go get him.
Okay. Oh, actually, he's in. I guess the door was open.
All right.
Yes, we were talking about how in 1985 there's this rumor or there's this theory that the NBA draft was rigged because they wanted a good player to go into New York because New York was a
Hello,
big market.
Randy. Please have a seat.
Why don't you go ahead and sit right in the middle, Randy?
Please, Randy, have a seat. You remember me? Do you?
What?
Do you remember me?
Anyway,
I'm visiting
before
from
Randy takes over the show.
I'm visiting from England again. Do you remember me?
What are you doing? You said you wanted me to tell you what I told you. Anyway.
Yes. Tell me.
The idea is when the Yankees are doing good, it's good for baseball. When the Lakers or Celtics are doing good, it's good for basketball. And when the Cowboys are doing good, it's good for football. And I said this is the biggest credit to the NFL not being fixed. Because if the NFL was fixed, the Dallas Cowboys would be contenders every year. But it's clearly not fixed. So, Randy, what's going on, man? You are on mic 5? Hold on.
Hello, Randy. Do you remember
okay,
me,
Randy?
mate?
Yeah.
You seem a little jostled. What's going on?
Nothing.
Do you remember me, mate? You remember I was visiting from England last time I saw you? Don't you know?
What are you doing?
I was visiting from England last time I came here. And I met you that time. Do you remember?
Hold on, I'm going to try to get a camera right on Randy.
Do you remember, mate? Come on.
Yeah, Randy, why are you acting weird? Yeah, come on.
I'm not the one acting weird.
Let me see if I can actually hear you on the mic.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're good.
Hey, cool. So guess what, man?
What's up, Randy?
I finally bought a brand new car.
Yeah, you know what's
You
funny?
have another new car.
This one is a 2010, and I'm making payments on it, and plus it came with a warranty.
Well, you
Very
know,
nice,
it's funny
very nice.
because I saw that online that you had bought a new car. And I was telling my wife, I said, you know, it's funny because we joked because the second time Randy got a new car, his first car was a 90. Was it a 90?
It was
And then- and like
92.
It was 90. Okay, 90, 92. And his next car was like a 2000 around that year.
It
And I said,
was hold on. So I had a 2001, and then I jumped down to a 2000, and then I went up to it, and then after that I jumped back down to a 92, and then I jumped back up to a 2003.
My point
now I'm
was,
jumping
Randy,
way up into a 2010.
My point was, Randy, it just seemed like every time you got a new car, you jumped up 10 years. And I was joking when you were here last time. I said, next thing you know, he'll get a 2010 car. And that's exactly what you've done. So you drove that car here today. How did it run, Randy?
It ran pretty good. I actually got it checked out by a mechanic before I paid it for it.
Oh, that's always good.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't
What
buy
kind of
it from
car
a-
is it?
Hold on, you didn't buy it from a family member, did you?
No, I bought it. I bought it from Alan Samuels.
What kind of car?
It's a Chevy HHR.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like one of those PT Cruiser type cars.
Yeah, it's
No, it's
exactly-
between.
Yes, it is. It's what it is.
Yeah, I
He's
mean, it's kind of okay. It's between a it's between a 4-door car and a 4-door SUV, but it's right in the middle of that. So it's a wagon.
I mean, it's like a
Okay.
crossover.
Yeah, it's a crossover between an SUV and station wagon.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
when
how-
did you get it?
I picked it up this morning.
This morning.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
So how is it in as far as rollovers go? I'm joking, Randy. He's rolled over. How many cars have you rolled over?
Once.
Just once. Okay.
You rolled over a vehicle one time.
Well, fine. If you're going to be all sour about it, I won't make any jokes about it, Randy.
How'd that happen? Your rollover.
We've gone over it. On
I
the show.
plead the fifth.
Oh, he doesn't want to talk about it. He was drunk.
So, are you going to take care of this car, this new
Yeah.
2010 HHR?
By the way,
Yeah.
Randy, your life coach is back. Are you happy?
I'm your life coach.
Yeah, your life coach is back.
Where you been? I heard you been sick. Hold up. What happened? I arrived 10 minutes late and y'all got Whataburger?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, see, the thing is, I came here early before Mike could respond to his texts or calls.
I guess it's been so long since Pete's been here, he forgot like when the show started.
No, I know when the show started, 11 o'clock. But the thing is, Mike never texted me back. And I
Well, I
was
was
on
at
my way
work.
home when I decided to go to Whataburger. And that's when he finally texted back and said, "Hey, are you coming back?" I said, "Yeah, I'll come back." And he made a request for a meal, which wasn't for him, actually. It was for some lady down the hall whose son was in the hospital, correct?
That's what I was in for.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I got her a meal. And so, yeah, I brought myself a meal and ate it while on the show.
Since
missed
you've been gone, Pete, Randy has earned himself a new nickname.
What's your
His new nickname is Chihuahua Hitler.
Chihuahua Hitler. How did you earn that?
I did not do that. That's not me. That's somebody else.
No, you're Chihuahua Hitler.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're Chihuahua Hitler.
Who said that?
We all say that. You're Chihuahua Hitler. Sanchez, is he not Chihuahua Hitler? What? Is Randy not Chihuahua Hitler? Yeah, see,
You're some kind of Hitler, they say.
some kind of Hitler.
Mike! What's going on, Mel? How's it going, Mike?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Pretty good, man. It's been a while.
You okay?
Is Brian coming tonight?
No, I just dropped him off at work.
Yeah, Brian doesn't really do the Wednesday shows anymore.
Oh, okay. He sticks strictly to Friday nights?
Yeah, well, when we do
Or
a Friday
Saturday
night
night.
show, so yeah, he's been having issues with being late to work. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Apparently, Randy is not fond for dogs at all.
No wonder.
That's why he's Chihuahua Hitler.
You're not fond of dogs? You don't have a favorite type of dog?
I got
In all fairness, Randy, I'm not fond of dogs either.
2 cats.
Why are you not fond of dogs?
Oh, I actually, I have.
I understand why he,
I mean, I'm fond of dogs, but I don't like the name Chihuahua Hitler. It's just, it sounds so freaking stupid.
What's wrong with Chihuahua Hitler?
The
It's-
fact that
it-
you don't like it is what makes us want to call you that even more. I hope you know that.
All right, we'll call him Chitler for sure.
Chittler.
Chitler.
Chittler.
No, I actually have a legitimate reason. When I was about 4 years old, we had my family had a dog. It was just a really bad dog. Like we eventually had to get rid of it because it wouldn't stop barking at night. And then the neighbors would call the cops on us. They'd be like, our neighbor's dog won't stop barking." And one time it got loose out of its leash and it like pushed me over and was like barking in my face. And my older brother, I was only 4 years old at the time. This dog was on top of me. You always hear those stories about, dogs ripping apart babies and stuff or whatever. This dog, he was gonna, tear me up if my brother, my older brother wasn't there holding him back. He was pulling on the leash, holding him back. So ever since then, I've been really kind of uneasy around dogs. I don't really like dogs just because of that. I just had that bad experience. And what was funny was I was paralyzed with fear. And for years, I actually held a grudge against my older brother because from my perspective, I just saw him holding the dog back, but I thought he was sicking the dog on me.
I remember you telling me this
Did
story.
I tell you this story?
Yeah.
I thought he was sicking the dog on me, and he would go, looking back, I can remember him saying, get up, run, go, get out of the way, I got him, go. But in my mind, he was like, and I was like frozen. He goes, he was grimacing. I thought he was smiling and laughing at me. So ever since then, I have not really liked dogs a whole lot. Now, I wouldn't go as far as Randy and feel free to eat them like Randy does apparently.
Hey, I don't eat them. I don't eat them. I don't eat them. Sanchez does.
What? No, we talked about this last time you were here. Someone had given you like a tamale or something, and it had a little carne de perro in it, and you had no problems eating it, right? Am I right? Like your cousins gave it to you.
Yeah, but that's different.
How's that different?
It was given to him by white hands.
Yeah.
It was the
Yeah,
don't
pretty
agree
much.
with that. Don't agree with that. What? Anyway, what's he talking about with you having no problem with eating dog? Do you have any idea what he's
He
doing?
was trying to make the correlation between me being Mexican.
He's Mexican, not Korean. Okay.
Hey, how come when I was at your house earlier, Sanchez, you seemed pretty angry?
Because I was in the middle of playing a video game. I get
First
like
of all,
that sometimes.
I can answer it because he's Sanchez. He's kind of always angry. Oh, can you take your headphones down off your thing? It's blocking the view of you, Randy. People want to see your face. Okay, Randy, I have to ask. You've been at this place of work you're at for a few months now. How's it going over there?
It's going really, really good.
That's awesome. We're
Where are
glad
you
to hear
working
it.
at?
Coles. Yeah. It's a
And what do you
really-
do there?
Everything.
I have
You
something
work
to
during the
ask
day
you,
or not?
Randy. I have a legitimate question for you. Are you in charge of putting the T-shirts on the coat hangers?
Every now and then. Why?
Because if you go to Kohl's, you will often find the size that's labeled on the coat hanger does not match the actual shirt.
Yeah, it's not supposed to.
What do you mean it's not supposed to? Of course it's supposed to.
No, it's not because these. No, it's not because they don't want us to do that.
That's why they have the label on it.
Special rule for Andy. Just
No, because they don't want nobody to do it because, first of all, it takes too much time to match a hanger with a hanger.
No, it
and
doesn't.
to match a hanger with a
It's
shirt.
a few minutes.
No, a few minutes that we could be doing with other stuff.
This is him. This is. I get the feeling. This is only his. Like.
No,
This is the way he does.
This is not what. This is not the.
no. They
He's
told
got
me.
so much conviction when he's talking about wasting time because it's like the only time Randy has
Okay,
conviction
well,
is when he has something
let
to
me-
lose.
let
So,
me give
Randy, you put any size shirt on any size hanger.
I put kids hangers on kids clothes and adult hangers on adult and I put
Because
adult
let me
hangers
tell
on
you
adult clothes.
something. Kohl's, for whatever reason, they'll have some T-shirts that you can't find anywhere else. I don't know why. It seems like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you go to like Walmart, you can find the same shirts at like Target or whatever. But Kohl's have these unique, and they usually have good designs. And when I host trivia, I kind of like to go through different T-shirts. It's a whole thing with me, and I like to have different T-shirts. So I like going to Kohl's, but it's so frustrating looking through the shirts and having to look through each individual
Yeah,
shirt
that's
to
the-
see the
that's
size
the
instead of
point.
just looking at the.
Because they don't want nobody to
Randy,
put it.
No.
Yes.
They cannot.
That's what my
All right,
manager
they're
said.
gonna go the way of Toys R Us pretty soon because that is a terrible practice.
Oh.
That is it.
They don't want us to do that because it takes too much time to pop the thing off and to put the right size on.
No, you don't have to pop the thing off. Just find the right hanger.
Yeah, but we don't have that many hangers. So it takes too much time. Trust me, I worked there now for 5 months.
Look, all
You've
I'm
been there
saying,
for 5 months?
Yeah.
Any benefits yet?
No.
No benefits?
Not yet.
No insurance?
No.
No paid time off?
No, because I'm only part-time.
Just
you're
part-time?
supposed to get some kind of paid time off, even if you're part-time.
Yeah, whenever my grandma or grandpa dies, which I gotta go to the freaking funeral tomorrow, and I'm taking some time off for that.
What?
But you're not getting any paid time off for that?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, I'm so confused. Well, okay, so let's move on to something else. By the way,
Let's move on to something that doesn't depress us as far as like
for the
benefits.
record, I highly doubt that their Kohl's is okay with having the
Yes,
wrong hanger.
the person who owns the corporation wants us
Is
to
there
do
someone
that.
at Kohl's we can call right now?
We'll call somebody from Kohl's that follows by that rule. Or is there someone? I get the feeling there's someone really pissed off manager at like Kohl's right now. That's like, God damn that fucking Randy. I'm pretty sure there is.
They're like
It's
cleaning up
shit
the
like this.
store.
No, because the manager's the one who told me to do it. The person who owns the store.
Okay, Randy, fair enough.
God
Okay.
damn it, motherfucker! It's the fucking management.
Oh, I just said okay. Calm down.
What I want to know is like, does all of like the employees have to follow that, or just you?
All the employees that work for, all the employees that put stuff on the hangers, all the employees that put stuff on the floor, we have to abide by that rule.
See what you've been missing,
Not really
Pete.
a rule, then. That's just like do what you want.
No, that's what they told us to do.
Let's
That's what they told us fucking to do.
stop prodding.
I
me. You're
I
just-
work there, you don't, so I know and you don't.
Okay.
I'm just asking questions. I'm trying to figure out why they would make this type of.
Because it takes too much time, and they don't want to spend
Okay.
time on it because it takes too much
okay.
fucking time.
It makes sense, folks. It makes sense.
Okay, we're with you.
It
Randy.
takes too much
makes
time.
sense. Yes.
It does. Because we don't because if you
When they come packaged, they usually come packaged together as far as like size goes. So you really don't have to do anything as far as that. All you got to do is find the right hangers and do that. You really
All
doesn't take
right,
that much time.
Sanchez, I have a question for you. So, are you comfortable talking about where you were just hired on temporarily? Okay, so Sanchez,
Where were you hired on?
So explain that to me. So it's no secret Toys R Us is going under.
Yeah.
The final day is May 19th, or
I'm about to be applying there. And
Someday in May, I
hopefully
believe.
Hopefully I get the job because I need to work 2
hiring
jobs.
a bunch of temps. Is that what's going on? That's what it looks like? Because the last time I went in there was like a ton of red shirts I'd never seen before. You know, they're going through their red shirts now, which is their backup shirts. Because
It's gonna be a.
explain to us what's going on. This is a Michael McBrine exclusive. We have the inside scoop on what's going on at Toys R Us currently.
Well, they're closing down, Mike.
Yeah, well, I know that. I'm saying it's fascinating to me the dying days of a company. What's going on?
Everybody's pretty laid back that works there right now.
Yeah.
Like, there's nobody who's like losing their shit over it. It's like, oh man, we're all going down. Like,
Not even the management, because the management I would feel would be really pissed
they don't
off.
have corporate up their ass anymore. They're just kind of like, sell everything. Burn the motherfucker down on the way out. I don't care.
So they have a lot of markdowns right now, right?
And it's only going to get more marked down this time because they want to sell everything. They're going to sell.
But it's only like the cap right now is 30%. So it's not that great. And it's only 30% on some crappy items anyway. So
Yeah, fidget spinners, you can get 30% off.
yeah.
That's the big 30% off.
What's that? What'd you say?
Fidget spinners.
One
Yeah, fidget spinner, yeah.
30% off.
one of my managers gave me he actually gave me I'm a fidget spinner the other day because I'm being hyper. One of my managers gave me a fidget spinner the other day because I was being hyper.
You got a fidget spinner for being hyper by one of your managers?
Yeah, what's calm me down?
Isn't that what they give like
I
a?
think you just heard fidget spinner. I was like, what? How can I spin this?
That's what they give autistic people, right?
No.
Yeah, they give them.
Well,
the spinner.
it's supposed to be for anxiety, right?
is
That's
it?
Anxiety.
that's the
Okay.
original intention of the invention.
And it works.
Until it was-
Anxiety.
You know, the original inventor never got paid.
Oh yeah, of course. They never.
I mean, she
Yeah, she didn't patent it.
Box or was it the spinner?
The actual spinner, I believe, right?
yeah, the actual
But
spinner.
she didn't patent it.
She didn't patent it, and so
I guess someone came in and
somebody with ulterior motives came in and made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the sad truth of the world.
You know, it's funny. Of course, Toys R Us is. It's really sad to me that it's going because it's that particular store has been there since 1984. It's the oldest.
The store in Waco's been there that long?
It is in the nation. It's the oldest, longest running same store in the
Really?
country. Yeah, 1984. It never and it. It wasn't until like a couple of years ago they actually took out the original carpeting because they had the same original carpet for 30 years, and it showed because you gotta think of the thousands of footsteps that happened on that carpet every day for.
Where was that
30
carpeting at? It was only in like the baby
years.
section,
Like
right?
the baby side and the
Yeah.
kid side, but it was gross.
The founder recently passed away too, right?
Yeah, that was pretty bad. You know, pretty poor guy. What? What's up? He's laughing over it.
I'm laughing because I'm picturing like you ever see the movie Toys?
Yeah.
You know when they put him down, he's got that little fucking thing that's still laughing. Like when he goes back later on to his grave, you can still hear it laughing. I wonder if that's a.
No.
Hold on. I think that the owner of the corporation knew he was dying, so he wanted to take the corporation with him.
He just was the creator. He didn't own it anymore.
Yeah.
He had no stake in it?
At least I don't think so, did he?
Don't get me lying. I really don't know.
But they were really so badly in debt, right? I mean,
Yeah, they
hugely in
did
debt.
a lot of bad. They've made a lot of bad decisions over the past 20 years. Which is a shame because they went out and bought out KB and FAO Schwartz and
Well, KB is
everybody
supposed
else.
to be coming back.
Really? Are you sure that's not something like a joke you read? Because Toys R Us owns KB, so I don't know how KB could come back. You know,
KB Toys, they were originally running out of the mall, right?
yeah. You know what's funny is they blame Amazon, or people are blaming Amazon for Toys R Us going under. But I'm thinking, okay, they're a competitor, but hasn't Toys R Us always had competitors? You know, before Amazon, it was Walmart and Kmart or whatever, and all these other stores. And before that, it was KB and FAO Schwartz.
Well, they were always high priced, right?
Who?
Toys R Us. I mean, their toys
I don't
were
know.
always.
Well, that's part of the problem is they're a little high
They
priced.
also did price matching, so and
But my point is, to say Amazon was to blame is just a cop out because they've always had competition. You know, you no longer have KB and FAO Schwartz to worry about.
So, what would you say is the final nail in the coffin?
walking into a toy store.
There's something about walking into a store, period. I think, you know.
As far as like,
But yeah, I understand
it's
what you're
all toys. It's like,
Right,
even when you're going over there for something fun, something
right.
entertaining.
So, what would you say is the final nail in the coffin? What
Well,
brought
it's-
down Toys
They
R Us?
didn't appreciate their own employees, and that's what hurt the most. Because honestly,
That's not what happened.
yeah. Well, let me explain.
That's not what
You
happened.
okay? You go to Walmart.
Corporate level, no.
You go to Walmart. No, honestly.
No,
you-
Walmart doesn't give a fuck about their employees either.
That-
Have you talked to somebody?
Can I just finish, please?
Okay.
You walk into Walmart. What's the attitude most of the employees have? They don't want to talk to
They
you.
don't even want to make eye contact with you.
Exactly. So when you go to Toys R Us, the way it was originally intended was that you'd get great customer service along with your experience. So if you're, let's say, like a grandpa and you want to buy for your grandson, but you don't have any idea what he's into, you just know how old he is, whatever, the customer service representative, whatever, they'd be able to walk you through the store, let you know, and talk to you about things, say this is what's popular amongst 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, whatever it is. And that was used to be the way it was intended to be. It was, it's like they say with convenience stores, little things are priced high, but you're paying more for not having to wait in long lines or whatever. It's the same thing. There's trade-offs, and that was one of the greatest things about Toys R Us is you have these toy experts, and that's the way when I first started working there, they really drilled it into us that we need to be knowledgeable about our products because that's what separates us or separated them from any other stores. But when they stopped caring about their hourly workers, and that meant these hourly workers went to go look for other places that would actually pay them fair amounts rather than just keeping them on the minimum wage. And and then if you're working minimum wage, your company doesn't care about you, you're not going to care about the customers. So it basically turned into Walmart with people walking in and nobody caring. That's all I'm saying.
Do you think there will ever be another all toy store?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
I don't think there will be. I think Toys R Us is kind of.
I really think it's possible. I think in maybe something like KB in the mall. But then again, the malls have been shying away from toy store for years now for whatever reason.
But it still won't be the same as like a full blown store.
Yeah.
Like I took my son John to the Toys R Us a couple weeks ago, just to experience being in an all toy store, which I frankly think will be the last time. I don't think they'll.
Well, it's going to be open for another couple of months, so.
Well, yeah, but
could be.
We're not going back. We're not going back in there.
Really? Did you have a bad experience? What happened?
It's just high prices, man. Even with.
Well, that's going to soon change, right?
Nope.
So,
I'm not going to fight hordes of people.
Got more trucks coming in too.
yeah.
Filled with stuff. A big one is the one that people are asking a lot about are the Jeffrey Giraffe pop toys, pop figures.
Oh, the pop.
Yeah.
Oh, are they going to be collector's item? They're assuming, or
The ones that were from around Christmas are already $1,000 on eBay.
really?
Yeah.
From Christmas?
Shoot, if I didn't know.
I would have picked one up too.
Yeah.
I mean, I did actually like the design they had for it, so I was like gonna pick one up, and I just never got around to it.
That's crazy.
When they were supposed to be new ones coming out, but they don't know if they are, if they're not, because the store's closing.
They ought to have like a
Why
commemorative.
would they put some
Toys R
new
Us.
ones out just so they could get them at a lower price? 'Cause
Yeah.
everything's on clearance over there anyway. So.
I don't know. It's just sad times, Hopefully,
Changing times.
It's no,
Changing.
because like, it's. Are you okay, Randy?
Yeah.
Okay. So it just seems like all my favorite stores around Waco just disappear.
What's another favorite?
Well,
store?
let's start Books A Million. I love to go in there. I love taking my kids there.
You still got Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, it's not the same though.
Yeah, it is.
Well, first of all, Barnes & Noble's, their graphic novels never go on clearance.
So.
The Books A Million, they do.
Why are you going there for graphic novels?
So
Go
I
read a
don't
book.
like they have a little play area for kids, but Books A Million was, I don't know, I just liked it better. I thought the prices were better, and plus my kids could run around and sort of have more fun in that store. And then Hastings was a big one. I loved Hastings, even though they were very overpriced. It still was kind of a cool store to go and hang out.
I don't think I've ever really shopped at Hastings before.
You're a monster.
Everything was overpriced over there. That was
Yeah,
overpriced.
Hastings was overpriced.
Oh jeez, that was
And
overpriced.
that was, but the Waco store still did well.
Yeah.
I miss video stores. I really do. I love video stores.
Blockbuster had a chance to purchase Netflix
Yeah.
back in the day when Netflix was kind of struggling. They had a chance to purchase. It could have still been Blockbuster.
Well, Toys R Us had a chance to work with Amazon.
Really?
Yeah, you ever heard this story?
No, I never heard that
Well,
one.
they first made a partnership with Amazon, and I think the way the story goes is Toys R Us thought they could do their own online thing without Amazon, which worked out great apparently. Yeah, they had
A lot of bad decisions in the knots
bad decisions.
by a lot of companies.
You break your keychain, Sanchez. Are you gonna be okay?
So what's the future of what's the future of consumerism really? Because is it all going to be online? Because I hear a lot of stores now are still going on. Like Best Buy is starting to close some stores.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I still like walking into stores. You know, now I mean, I don't get me wrong. I don't know. I just don't care for just buying things online all the time. I mean, I think I like the prices. I like the availability of some things because you can't get everything in this town. You have to go online for certain things. You know?
I think part of the advantage of buying online is the anticipation of expecting a package in the mail.
That's a big hook.
That is a big hook.
Nobody talks about.
Like you buy something and then you have to wait. You have to wait 2 to 3 days.
Getting something in the mail is so exciting to people.
Right.
I know it is for my wife.
Fuck, man. Like,
What?
that's how y'all know y'all, man. Because fucking.
Yeah, I mean, it is for me.
Look, honestly,
It's like something from the 80s and like
look,
early
honestly,
90s and 70s
I'm not agreeing with it or anything. I'm just saying that's how
I
my
mean,
wife
big-
is.
your heart skips a beat every
but
time
a
you
lot of-
fucking Telegram.
Because
I would much rather walk into a store. What is it, Randy?
I was just saying because it is satisfying to me to get something in the mail because I love walking to the mailbox and turning the key and getting the mail.
It's the anticipation of expecting like something you ordered, right?
Something ordered or expecting bills. In order, I don't really want to pay them, but I got to do it anyways.
Oh man. So Randy, what else is new with you? The new car is exciting. I'll have to check it out when I.
How many
get out.
miles are on that car? How many miles are on the car?
So what else is new, Randy? What else?
It has 91,000 on it. What?
So what else is new, Randy? In the world of Randy.
I'm looking for another part-time job.
They're not giving you many hours over there at Kohl's.
I mean, they are, but I really need to get another one because I want a lot of stuff and I need to catch up on some bills, and I'm going to do that.
You know, speaking of there's no real transition here. I'll just go into it. I thought I was going to segue. So you mentioned, I can't remember what you were saying about the theme song for this show, but you were working on something?
Yeah, I already have a beat already, and I was going to have you check it out.
Is this a real beat?
Yes, it's one that I own, dude.
Are you sure you own it? Because the last one was like.
Dude,
copyright.
yes, I sure own it, man.
How are you sure? Have you gone into Google to check it?
No, but I talked to the person who made it, and he made it from scratch.
Okay, I mean they told you that last time.
No, they didn't. The last time they told me it was.
You guys really need to work on each other's relationship. Just really.
I'm just asking questions. He's the one getting upset about it.
Yeah, because you get on my fucking nerves.
I don't care. You get on my nerves. But here, I'm trying to ask a question, man. That way, we get a.
And I'm here saying that you guys need to work on being nicer to each other.
We'll get like a theme song,
Right.
And then and then like we'll have to take every one of those episodes down with the theme song simply because you messed up.
No, because that beat belongs to me. I know the person who made it.
Didn't you know the person who made your first, the one that got taken off anyway?
In Randy's defense,
And- hold on,
he knew.
hold on,
I think he
and-
knew that it was taken, right?
No. Because in my defense, and there was mine. I paid for that thing, okay? I put it up, but I left it on there with the open verse on it when somebody else can do it with me, you know. But then they looped it. They looped the beat, you know, to make it longer.
I'm so lost right now. I don't know.
Because you don't know music. They loop the beat to make it longer, and then after
Okay,
after
time
hold
out.
on, I'm talking.
Who are they?
Hold on, he's talking.
The person who jacked it from me, but they downloaded it, they looped the beat, and then they claim me for copyright when I'm the first owner of the beat. Because that song wasn't even up there before I got the beat from the person that I knew that made it for me.
I think somebody else on the beat.
No, it was my beat
I
because
don't know what's even going on.
because hold on. If it was my
They sold the blind kid a fucking headless bird.
no, because if hold on, if hold on, no, they didn't because okay, no, they didn't. Listen,
They did.
Okay, first off,
Sold you a headless bird.
first off, we need to respect each other's. We need to respect
Thank
each
you,
other's
Pete.
space.
Thank you, Pete.
We need to
Can we close
respect.
that door? I don't want
When one
Sanchez, can you
person
close the door?
speaks, when the other
Close
listens.
the door, please.
When the other speaks, the other listens.
Okay.
So Sanchez, please,
So
let's
please,
give time
just
to
everybody
Randy.
listen to me. That's what he's trying to say.
okay. But no, what I'm saying is, if the person had it before me, listen, if the person had it before me,
His head off,
no.
and then taped it back on and sold it to you.
No, if the okay, everything on YouTube is dated. Okay, so if I took it from them, why is mine dated before theirs? Why is theirs dated after mine?
You know, there are other forms of there's other formats to get your stuff out there other than YouTube that are older.
Yeah, I know that, man. I use SoundCloud as well, but I use
Can I ask a
YouTube.
question now, please?
But I use YouTube because it's a lot easier, and plus I can monetize my shit,
Randy.
and I can get paid off of it from people.
Headless bird.
No, they didn't.
Ray, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, who are they? You keep talking about they. I don't know who they are. Who took you? Someone. Okay, I'm gonna try to say what I think is going on, because I honestly don't know what you're talking about. So you made a song, right?
Yeah.
And you had a beat to this song, and some people, they came and they looped it. What does that even mean? Looped it. What does that mean?
Basically, you loop it to make it longer.
Okay.
And then you can loop it and make it longer to where that you can make your own song out of
Okay.
it. I mean,
why would they do that?
Because there's some crooks out there and they wanted to copyright somebody.
What,
How do you know you didn't buy from the crook?
Because
so what? Hold on.
See,
They,
he's like taking out every chance he can.
okay, so I think I got it. Somebody took like the beat from one of your songs, used it for theirs, and then they turned around and said you stole from them.
yeah, that's
Okay,
what happened.
see, that's what happened.
That's what happened, but I doubt that's what happened.
I'm just happy I understood what he was talking about. So I was totally lost there. So were these people you knew personally that did this?
No.
Or, oh, just not
No.
even people that are live around here. Just
No,
okay.
it's
What rank? You don't have to name names, please. Please, actually don't. Well, currently, what are you as far as the rankings as best rapper in West?
Wait a minute.
I'm
What was
second.
the question? Best rapper in West?
I'm
Yes.
I'm second.
He's the second best rapper in West.
Yeah,
Why aren't you the first?
because my cousin is a lot better than I am, and he lives in West, and he's
Naturally, it would be your cousin.
yeah. But so I don't want to still.
Given the size of West.
How many people live in West?
I don't fucking know.
How many people live in West?
Randy, that's a fair question.
It says it all
That's
the
a fair
time.
question.
I mean, you go in and out of your own.
Yeah, but still, like, I don't know. I mean, my thing is, I don't care. I just live there. I went to school there.
And listen, Pete, he's keeping it real.
I just live there, and I do everything else in Waco.
You grew up in West?
Yeah, grew up in West, and occasionally I'll go to the store. That's it. But if I really want to go to the store to get groceries, I would go to H-E-B. Because
Did you have an HEB in West? Is there an HEB?
I would drive to Bromede.
Okay.
There's no HEB in West. There's nothing in West.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means there's hardly any people in West. Which
So your cousin.
number two is
So you're saying your cousin. So you're saying your cousin is the best rapper in West,
Yeah.
and what makes him the best rapper
He.
above you?
Okay, it's all subjective, you know. Is there any truth to the rumor that you're going to change your rap name to Chihuahua Hitler?
Hell no.
I don't know, Rain.
I got T
What
to
do you
the Z,
think?
and
Should
I'm
he
sticking
change
with
it to
that. That's
Chihuahua
my
Hitler?
shit.
It doesn't even mean anything.
What does it?
Which one? Chihuahua Hitler or T to the Z?
T to the Z doesn't mean anything. Chihuahua Hitler does have some history.
Yeah, but the thing is that it don't have to mean anything because I like the name. T to the Z is a good rap name for me.
Not really.
Well,
Maybe T to the Z would probably be a good rap name for you.
What's about T to the Z? Like,
see,
Well, and hold on a second. It's not that what's wrong with it. It's that what's right with it.
but I mean, it's a rap name. Some people have like G-Eazy, like
Yeah, but it all has to do with their names.
Yeah, but
It
still.
has some form of their names in it.
Yeah, but still-
How far would you like to go with your rap career?
About as far as you can take it, which means less than down the street.
No, I already put one EP out. I'm working on a mixtape. After I finish the mixtape, I'm gonna be working on an album.
All right, so I think what's the goal for the well, is there one currently for sale? Is there like a physical CD?
Yes, there is.
How many CDs do you have? How many CDs do you want to sell?
How many have you sold?
I have one CD out on the internet right
Okay,
now.
but how many physical copies do you have?
I don't sell physical copies.
Okay, well,
That's
I was gonna say- I
outdated
was gonna say
nowadays.
It could be like a project to see how many we could
Everybody use
sell on the
MP3
show.
now. Everybody use Spotify now. Everybody use
okay.
iTunes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's true, Mike. That's true. CDs are.
Can you talk into the microphone, Pete? We can't hear you.
I said that's true, Mike.
To do that. There's a million people that fucking are on SoundCloud, a million SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah,
a million
CDs are
rappers, all of that, and
selling CDs out of an HHR wouldn't work any now.
cousin now.
they don't do shit. I mean, I don't.
What's
know
your
anything about
cousin's
his
rap
cousin,
name? I'm gonna look him up. What's his rap name?
But I'm pretty
It's-
sure he had like a full on mixtape CD that can hand out to people. You know.
No, seriously. What's your cousin's? Is he on YouTube?
Yeah, it's his name Earthquake.
Earthquake.
Yeah.
I'm already bored by this.
1149. Earthquake. Wait, isn't Earthquake like already somebody's rap name?
No, it is. I type in earthquake_COB.
I'm gonna type in Earthquake rapper.
No,
See
because
just to see what I get.
no, listen, dude.
Just to see how many earthquakes pop up.
It is earthquake_COB.
He knows that. He knows that. He's just gonna see how many earthquakes are out there.
There's one guy named Earthquake. He has a song called Unfadable.
That's not him.
It's from 1994.
No,
from
it's
Greymont
not him.
Records.
That means my cousin won 1 year old. That's not him.
Well, you might want to think about changing his name because there's. What is it?
Did he
Underscore
spell it
what?
differently?
No, like I said,
Earthquake?
it's earthquake_COB.
So let's talk about something more relevant here.
Oh, here's a white dude named Earthquake. Is this him? Can you listen to your headphones? See if this is him.
Didn't sound like him.
No, it's not.
This is Earthquake rap. Oh, this may just be literally a rap about an earthquake.
No,
Rumble, rumble, rumble.
it's earthquake_COB, man.
This has 24,000 views.
Nah, that's not him.
All right, so you said Earthquake underscore what?
_COB.
Is he gonna have more views?
What does COB stand for? What does that mean?
It stands for circle. It stands for circle of bosses.
Oh, is that like a click? Like his group name? There's a performance he performed in Austin 2 years ago.
And he performed in Austin.
Is this an actual? This is a. Does he actually rap in this video?
Yeah. Don't click on that one. Click on the actual song
Why
because
can't I click on this one? Why not?
because then you won't get the feel of what he did. That is something that he did
Huh.
in Austin. Click on the actual song.
But this isn't him rapping. This
That's
isn't.
hold on. No. That's not him either. That's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like you.
No, actually, this one is him, but I think I'm on. No, actually, this one him, because I have a different version of it. But yeah, that's what's him.
Man,
What time is it? We're almost done here.
it's 11:52.
8 minutes.
Is this
Can we finally start talking about something productive?
Yeah, sure. We're talking about earthquake.
The Middle America sits on a major fault line.
Does it really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's actually a fault line that runs through Texas. And perhaps
Earthquake dude, he actually looks legit. He really does.
He looks legit.
I don't know if he is. He looks legit. Okay, well, we're not going to listen to the whole thing. But he doesn't seem that bad. I can see why he's the best rapper in the West. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. What's wrong? Why you give me the stink eye over there? I just put your cousin over.
Yeah, I know that, but
He's giving you the rape face.
Ugh.
no, it just, you know.
What's wrong? Can you talk into the microphone, please? So we can hear you.
Yeah, I can, but no, it just
What's bothering you, Randy?
Sanchez.
Why am I bothering you? I'm not even doing that. I'm chilling over here today. I've been kind of quiet over here.
Yeah, he's been kind of quiet.
You freaking yelled at me for no goddamn reason the other day when I was at your house. I would brush my goddamn teeth, and you were fucking yelling at me. It was 3 p.m. in the goddamn afternoon, and you wanted to fucking sleep. When I wouldn't do anything, I would just brush my teeth looking out the window because you said not to bother you, so I didn't bother you. I just walked in the goddamn kitchen, brushed my teeth, look out the window because my brother was in the bathroom taking a shower.
Randy, this is not how we approach somebody for conversation.
First off, hold on.
What's going on here?
Hold on.
You were at
First
his
off,
house.
Shut up.
Okay.
First off.
Tell me to shut up. I'm not Randy.
Shut up. First off. Shut the fuck up. All right.
I take pictures of like Randy.
No, first off, I told you I was trying to sleep. First off, I come in my house and you had just taken a shower and you were changing in my fucking hallway. Why the fuck would you change in the goddamn hallway of our shower instead of in the fucking restroom?
Look, was your mic not on this whole time?
Naked ass when I come in from a long day of work. I really don't. Shut the fuck up and let me finish, because I let you finish. I let you go on that whole tirade right there. And if any point I want to yell at you in my house, I fucking can. All right, because it's it's where I fucking live. If I ask you to do one thing while you're a guest in my house, I expect you to do that. You could have waited till your brother got out of the restroom to go in there and brush your fucking teeth. And who brushes their fucking teeth in someone's goddamn fucking kitchen sink? You dumb, stupid son of a bitch.
Okay.
All right? No, shut the fuck up.
We don't need to call
No,
names.
listen. Don't ever do that again, all right? I asked you. I was nice about it when I asked you the first time. Was I not?
You guys are long lost brothers.
Was I not? Was I not fucking nice to you at first?
Not really.
Maybe
got-
because I wasn't fucking patting your back like I'm your
Well,
fucking mother or something.
well,
I asked
well,
you. I asked you.
Well, maybe. Maybe I would have changed in the goddamn bathroom.
Come on, you're on a microphone. We can hear you.
Oh.
Clearly.
Well, change
We can hear you
in
clearly.
the fucking bathroom. There's nothing wrong with that.
Because your bathroom was fucking disgusting.
Well, why did you take a shower in it to begin
Guys.
with, you stupid idiot?
Guys,
Because
guys,
I think
let's
shower
bring it
before I
down a
went
little
to...
No. Shut up. You two, shut up. I know you haven't been here, but shut up. God damn.
Mike, let's talk about your aggression. You have a lot of aggression, man.
Can I go? Come on, hold on a second. Well, I don't even know what's going on. So you were staying at his house.
Yeah.
Okay, why were you staying at his house, for one thing?
Why would you let him stay at your house?
That's what I'm at. Because Brian's the one that told him to come. I'm not gonna tell Brian his brother can't stay over. I'm not gonna tell. That's his brother. As much as I'm irritated by Randy, I'm not gonna tell him that.
You know what's funny?
So his brother is your brother?
Not really. No. I don't even like. To a certain extent, I don't even
Are you
like my own
following
brothers.
any of this, Pete?
I like them, but
I
love my brothers, but I
there's
don't
a situation
like hanging
about
around 'em.
toothpaste going on in here.
So I'm just curious, what was going on? So you,
Okay, my brother was in the bathroom, and my mom called me because at that time my grandpa was in the hospital, and we had to go see him, and we was in a hurry to go see him, and we woke up late, and I took a shower at around 2, and Brian went in to take a shower. So I had to brush my teeth before I went there to the hospital. So I brushed my teeth, and I wasn't spitting in the sink. I had a cup I was spitting into. So
so fucking gross.
So
Oh my god.
so I was just using the sink for water because I have an electric toothbrush and I have to put water on it to get it wet or it's gonna hurt my mouth.
Okay, so it was 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Why were you brushing your teeth? I'm just curious. Why you were brushing your teeth at 3?
Because I woke up at around 2.
Why are you sleeping until 2?
Because I was playing video games all night.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You work overnight.
No, I was playing video games all night, and on weekend when I don't have to go to work next day, I stay up like all night because that's I like doing that.
What was he doing that was annoying you?
Oh, he was just making rat noise while I'm over there trying to.
First of all, I wasn't making no noise. The only noise
Well,
that
Randy has a tendency that like his presence like kind of like makes your skin crawl.
No,
like, even when you
because-
can't see him, like you know he's in the
Hold on a
room.
second.
No, shut up.
That doesn't work to say with you.
Didn't you just say you were getting on to him for sleeping in that late?
No, I didn't even sleep in late. I came home from work and wanted to take a nap when I got home.
Didn't you just get on and say, who sleeps at that time? When you yourself just said you slept in till 2.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, and in my house, he still wants to act like that. Like that entitled shit right there.
Pete, didn't he just say something along the lines of, who's asleep anyway?
No, all I'm saying is the only noise that he heard was my toothbrush. Because I have an electric one that makes a lot of noise.
Let me ask you this, Randy.
And you do breathe really hard to the point where it gets
respectful in his
quiet.
home?
I can hear you in there.
Are you respectful in his home? Do you mind to yourself? Are you quiet?
If he has to think about that, you know the answer to it.
I mean, I try to be.
Oh man, it could be like 2:00 in the morning, and this fool will be going in and out of our front door like multiple times.
No, just hold on. Hold on. Just like the same day that I stayed in here, you were getting mad at me because I was walking out of my brother's room into the kitchen, out of my brother's room to the kitchen, and you getting mad at me.
He was doing that all night. It was just like minutes apart. It was like, dude, what are you forgetting in there that you have to go back in there all that time?
And then
you guys need
I'm trying to
couples
sit on the
therapy.
couch and pay attention to a video game. You know, I'm trying to get immersed in this thing, and then like he just keeps on like
Get immersed.
he comes in there like swings the door open. The cat runs out because he's trying to get the fuck away from you, and then all I hear is
You guys need couples
all this
therapy.
hard breathing as you walk to the fucking kitchen, and I can hear you grunt
Are you
as you
glad you
open
came
the
back,
fucking goddamn
Did you hear that?
refrigerator.
I didn't. I heard a little. You need what?
You guys need couples therapy.
No, fuck that couples therapy shit. This ain't a fucking couple. This is a goddamn fucking asshole in my fucking fucking place of living.
if it's your fucking place to live in, why the fuck you don't pay rent for?
I do pay rent.
Oh man.
I've been paying rent. You only know of one. You only know of one occasion where I couldn't because I had to pay, and I ended up just paying the internet. What about you? Who's not who?
It's only gonna get uglier.
What about you? Hold on, no. Y'all
It's
shut
about-
the
it's
fuck
about
up,
to
man. Don't
end.
get this fucking shit. Y'all over here
about
like
to end.
encouraging this shit, and then like, oh, now that it's getting real, I want to be an asshole and tell y'all to shut the fuck up. Y'all shut the fuck up.
We do
No.
not encourage this.
Yeah. What about you? I've heard about your $2,000 in rent because you don't want to fucking pay it. You'd rather get fucking watches that you're not gonna fucking use anymore. Am I right? Am I in the ballpark?
No, you're not. Because,
Yes, I am.
No, you're not because the time I bought the watch, I would have
No.
a good job.
Let's not forget about. Let's forget about that. How come the rent like piled up so much over there at your house?
Because that. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say.
Oh no,
that
you're
on air
willing to put me. You're willing to put me out there, but let's see what you got.
because
come on.
My mama got cancer, and I gotta pay a fucking
Quit
doctor
using
bills.
that excuse. Your mom gets disability. Your mom gets all that shit.
Yeah,
and
but
don't
still-
lie. Don't try and put it off as that. Like, my mom's got cancer. I gotta pay. You don't pay for a fucking thing, and everybody knows you don't pay for a fucking thing.
I paid for some of her doctor bills.
No, you didn't. No, you did. You couldn't even give her money to pay for a goddamn medication that one time. You remember that?
I didn't have it.
Yeah,
that
you
one
did.
Time.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
And this is the end of our show.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you very
did.
much.
Come on. Keep on talking.
And
We can see how big of a fucking scumbag you are, too. Yeah. Keep talking.
And also, I've been paying rent lately,
I'd
and
like to remind everybody this is a character. that,
we only
Francis
got
is doing
and I'm not really
This is also
$2,000
a
behind
character
the
Randy's
rent.
doing.
I'm only $1,000 behind, and that is not really my freaking
I'm
fault.
only $1,000 behind. Yeah, you're the breadwinner in that
Because-
house.
I like to talk about the comedy show we did the other night.
Oh man,
Sanchez.
no, let's not talk about unpleasantries.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
But no, what I'm saying is that
We both did pretty bad. Well, you did all right.
what I'm saying is,
You did
is
well.
that
The crowd was kind of
Yeah,
dead
whatever.
by the time I went up. In my defense,
Yeah.
you know, they were kind of tired. I think they had just sat through about 2 hours worth of
Everybody
comedy.
else was pretty awesome too. I mean,
2 hours worth of comedy, and then I go up. Plus, Bob didn't really have the best set before me, and you know,
I think Bob did good with what he
You think
what he
so?
was. I think he worked with the audience as well as he could.
yeah.
Especially after me, man. I kind of sucked the air out of that room when I went up there.
hey, Pete, what time is it?
And he was just, he went up there and he tried to do his best to save it.
Hey, McBrine.
And then I had to follow that.
Yeah.
It's a shame too because I was recording that set.
Mhm.
And you taking off, Randy?
Probably. I had to get home.
Probably.
Well, Mike, I have to go.
Okay.
So.
Well, Pete, we're glad to have you back, Pete.
It's been a while.
It's been
Yeah,
a while.
And I can see that the quality of the show is dramatically improved.
Yeah, well, this is what you've missed out on.
I see.
Aren't you?
I'm very fortunate to be here tonight to witness this. for you.
Yes. This is kind of tame compared to past nights. No one has stormed off, so that's a kind of an improvement.
Well, I must be going. Good day to you both. May you
I
resolve
think,
your
I think
problems.
Pete kind of had a buzz there for a little bit, and I think we've completely killed
There's
it.
not enough alcohol for
Now-
this
now
show,
Pete's
man.
like, I can drive.
There's
I can
not
drive
enough
safely
alcohol
now.
for this show, mate. There's really not.
Dude, you should get pulled over and talk like that, man. It would be hilarious.
You know, I got a ticket last month.
For
Oh, did you really?
The pig gave me a fucking ticket
what?
for speeding.
All right,
Speeding,
well,
of
this
course.
has been the Michael McBrine Show with Michael.
I got
McBrine.
ticket.
Good night, folks.
We'll actually.
I don't know if
we'll
you'll
be
ever
back-
see me
I don't
here
know who-
again.
I don't know which
I
one
don't.
of us. Who of us will be back Friday night? But we'll be back Friday night too.
I'm gonna try to, but I might have to work.
Okay.
Might have to close on Friday.
All right. Well, good night, everybody.